the piston into the bore, it squeezes this up like that. Also, you'll notice if I do that, it doesn't rotate all the way, it doesn't rotate freely. There's a bit of movement there, but it doesn't rotate freely. And that's because there's a little pin underneath here. So what I'm going to do is ease this up and out and away from the head of the piston. So I've actually pushed this side that way, and this end has stopped against its pin, which makes it easy. So then you can lift this edge over the lip of the piston and just gently ease the whole thing round and take it off. And so that's when we're taking off. Yeah, there we go. I've actually, when I pulled it, when it was still on there, it was overlapped like that, and its size was actually quite compressed, which it isn't now. So I'm going to put this one back on here. Start by pushing that side down into the bore, into the piston ring bore. We'll rotate it round until it locks against its pin. Oh, have I put that on upside down? Duh. Have I? No, I don't think I have. And then that goes there. And do you know, I think I have. I've put it on upside down, haven't I? That's one of those things I should have taken a photograph of before I took the other one off to remind me which way round this goes. This rebate is not as deep as that rebate, and the little pin, I'll try and show you underneath here, there's a little pin underneath there. That's what is going to retain it. That's better. That feels better. There we go. And so the pin now sits on top of that shelf and against that edge, and so stops it from rotating. We've got that rotation which the old one had, and there you go. That's it. That's literally the repair is done, and now we can put it back together again. So let's do that. Let's put this back together again. Because I haven't unplugged everything, this is a little bit unwieldy. Piston goes in bore. As I said before, it's a tapered bore, so as you push it in, it pushes itself in. Now, what have I done with? No. See, be organised. There it is. This has a spacer nut on it on this side. Not clattering that down because I haven't put the other one in yet. Tighten that, tighten that, that's that bit back together again. Put this on here like that. I'll just plug these back in while we're doing this, before we do the nuts up. Just makes life easier. And we have this pipe here which is routed under there. That one goes in there, and get out of there. That end goes in there. That should be fine. We'll do these fixings up again. What do I do with them? That one there. That one there. I don't think I've got a spare compressor, so I will get in touch with every Range Rover's best friend, Chris J. Parts, and ask him to put one aside for me so that I've got a spare in stock, because although I think this will work sufficiently, I don't think it's fixed. I think it's beyond fixing. So there we go, that's back together again. There's the old piston ring with all its wear and grooves and whatever. I'm not going to reuse that. I'll put the new O-ring on it. Everything's back together again, just like that. I'm going to drop that back in here. It's easy to remember which way round it goes, because this side has the I'll show you that a bit more closely. This side has the clips for the cable routing bracket, and then there's 3 holes here, which these points are going to drop over, and there is actually a little bit of a trick to putting these back together again without losing your mind. So I just placed it over there roughly, and now what I'm going to do is just slide it over the edge of the tailgate so that I can push the bolt up from underneath and put the nuts on. Just going to do these up finger tight to start with. Give me a bit of wriggle room. Right, and we will do these up. And that is the pump repaired. Put this piece back on here. Dump it back in the hole. Like that. And we're going to plug it in. Plug it in, bolt it down and test it. Fix it. I don't recommend using a 1/2-inch drive clatter gun to do up M6 bolts, but as it's the tool I've got here, it's the tool we're going to use. I'll plug the air line back in first, and plug the electrical connector back in. Is that. So now, keys in hand. Let's see what happens here. Keys in ignition, ignition on, check brake pads. Right, so as I expected, air suspension and self-leveling suspension inactive, and no lights on here now. So this is, if you see no lights on here, you've got a definite coding issue. So, code reader. And I have to tell you, there is no simple fix for a coding error. You just have to clear the codes. I might have the wrong code reader here actually. I might have the other one. This is a BMW one. We'll just see if it reads. European BMW. Can you see that alright? Manually select 5 Series E39 health report. Why BMW 5 Series E39? Because the engine and everything in this car is 5 Series BMW. There we go. Right, so it's now reading all the modules. It's going to take it a few moments. For me it will be a couple of minutes, for you it will probably be a few seconds. I'll fast forward it. Electronic ride height control, 5 volts. That's good.